Hey folks, this is Jake Davis and Happy New Year. This is the first of 7 videos I'll be doing. Try to post one every day for the first week of the year. I do this every year. Since I've started my channel, I've actually done my year-end picks, personal year-end picks since 1999, back when I was like 15. I picked the Sith since that year. Anyhow, I saw 85 films this year, and I was posting my nominees throughout the last 2.5 weeks of December on Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, and not by my channel on there, which is more personal. But anyhow, record this thing to talk. I saw 85 movies. I've nominated 30. And my front runner is what I'm going to be mentioning that in this video right now. First off, I'll probably at the end talk about the worst movies, as in like the end of the week. But right now I'm going to immediately address the absolute worst performance of the year, which was Sharon Stone in Nobody 2. It was an embarrassing display, and just every frame, every sound that occupied her was just garish, horrific, very difficult to watch. She used to be talented, man. What happened to her? I mean, other than just age. I mean, the talent doesn't just go away with age. But anyhow, this video I'm talking about Best Supporting Actress, so I might as well get into it since I've already rambled on a bit. And please keep in mind, these are just my picks. I don't care what the Academy nominates. I don't care what the studios are submitting. I'm only counting theatrically released films in the States that I saw between January 1st and December 31st. I also intentionally decided not to watch Avatar 3 because I was very disappointed in Avatar 2. The first one really wasn't all that great. And I took it as a personal insult to sit through an over 3-hour movie that just ends with it to be continued. Absolutely nothing was resolved. So I might catch up with the Avatar movies once they're all released, but right now I could give 2 shits. Anyhow, Best Supporting Actress, 5th place, and again, Council of One, purely my opinions. 5th place for Best Supporting Actress would be Kerry Condon as Kate McKinnon in F1 the movie. I'm probably, if I keep bringing this up, I'm going to call it Formula One because I absolutely hate the F1 title. It annoys me. It actually kept me from wanting to see the film initially. It's actually a really good movie that I highly recommend. In this film, she plays Kate McKinnon, who is the team manager, captain of Formula One team. It's always going to be a task to be the only woman in a predominantly manly and macho film. When it really, really shines, you get something very great and awesome and iconic. Like, perfect example would be Angie Dickinson's performance as Feathers in Rio Bravo. But Carrie's really good in this. She's excellent, playing this genuinely strong, supportive woman that she takes no nonsense from these guys. She is in charge, but it is not to be the girl boss. It's to motivate and get the absolute best out of these men. And she also wants to win and is concerned for their health and their safety. And of course, eventually is going to fall in love with Brad Pitt. Good performance in a good movie and a good character at that. 4th place, Kate Mara as Tammy Waterman in Friendship. Friendship was a bizarre movie. I did really like it, but I think Tim Robinson, he's not an actor, you know what I mean? I get it, I like his shtick, he's funny, but he shouldn't be a lead in a movie. And I thought his casting kind of hurt the film, even though on paper, yeah, he's perfect for the role, but just, he's a guy, he works easier in doses. When you got a movie like this where he's in almost every scene, he hurts the film. He's a detriment to an otherwise really good and creative movie. In this Kate Mara plays his character's wife. He is a narcissist and delusional and kind of retarded. He's not a smart man. And she's a florist and a recovering and cancer survivor. And it just see how this, yes, new lease on life, but also at the same time kind of slowly realizing, do I really want to spend it with this fucking douchebag? It's a movie of a woman rightfully on the brink of just leaving her husband and divorcing his ass. And she's really good in it. She's a good actress. I still say that on paper, use that phrase again, she was the best choice for Sue Storm and was not only given the worst movie, was absolutely treated horribly on this set of that film, according to all reports. The director apparently was a real shit. I mean, he made a $100 million superhero movie, and 10 years later, he's never, even been invited back onto a fucking set. So, yeah, he was clearly an asshole. Third place, Margaret Qualley as Elizabeth Wieland in Blue Moon. Blue Moon is a very good Richard Linklater movie about basically just about following Loren's heart following him around during the after party after the premiere of Oklahoma on Broadway back in 1943, maybe. Something like that. Everyone all around is really good in this, but Margaret Qualley is rapidly becoming a go-to starlet. She's very good. She's incredibly captivating. And with this movie, she shows that she's very versatile because she can bleed right into eras and dialects and sounds and looks. She's very good in this. And her character is she is a woman kind of trying to break in to the behind the scenes of the stage world. And yes, using the infatuation that the much older Hart has for her. He thinks she's stunning, just fascinating and brilliant and beautiful. Has a great line, is like, are you together? No, I am in love with her, but everyone's in love with her. She was wonderful in this, and she's already was to me the standout, most notable snub of last year's Oscars. She absolutely should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actress for The Substance, especially over who frickin' won. I love Zoe Saldana, but she did that movie. Now, we all know how bad that movie was, and I'm here to tell you, it was probably worse. There is no exaggeration to how trash that movie was. This movie, I'm talking about Blue Moon, is very, very good, and I highly recommend it, and Margaret Qualley is just mesmerizing in it. Wonderful performance, gorgeous woman, has a huge... She's really become, with The Substance and this and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, she is a standout in most of the films she's popped up in at this point. Oh, guys, okay. Second place, Emily Blunt as Dawn Staples in The Smashing Machine. The Smashing Machine is the true story. You know how it is with true stories. Take all of it with a grain of salt. About Mark Kerr and the early days of UFC. He's an MMA fighter struggling with drug addiction and, trying to make a career. Very toxic, codependent, drug dependent, drugs, alcohol for her, drugs for him. And, they aren't good together, but they really do love each other. They're not good for each other, but there's love. They really love each other, and they're trying to make it work despite all their flaws and problems. Emily's wonderful in this. She is just always so damn good. Dare I say she's never looked better either. She looks really great in this. And yeah, she's got a Golden Globe nomination. She finally got her first Oscar nomination a couple years ago for Oppenheimer. I gave it to her for Oppenheimer. And I hope she gets nominated for this. I would love to see her start getting recognized and appreciated more often by the industry, because she's very fucking talented. And my winner, my number one, was pretty much in the bag halfway through her first scene the first time I watched it. Amy Madigan is Aunt Gladys in Weapons. This was an instantly iconic performance. Okay, so if you don't know, Weapons is a movie about the decay and trauma of a small Pennsylvania suburban town after one night over a dozen children just disappear. Gladys, spoiler, is who is behind it. We don't introduce her until well over an hour in such an enigmatic, charismatic, bizarre. Spoilers, of course, again. Um, I love the mystery around her. Like, on the credits, she's credited on IMDb or Google, wherever it was, as Gladys Lilly, but, I mean, because she claims to be the woman's long lost, much older sister, but I mean, can't believe the fucking word out of this thing's mouth. And even though she is human, or at least used to be human, she certainly isn't anymore. It is an instantly iconic villain. Amazing performance. What a great comeback. And it works so much more with casting a woman like Amy Madigan. If you would have gotten a Kate Blanchett, or if you would have gotten a Marcia Gay Harden or Laura Linney, or Laura Dern, either one of them, I think that their recognition, their familiarity would have kind of taken away, distracted from the performance and the character itself and the design. What makes her so haunting is she's instantly shocking to see and unsettling and scary. And they build so long, patiently, to, peppering her in there, letting you know she's there. She's always present, but we don't meet her until deep into the film. And I do think that if the casting of Amy Madigan, a woman who's virtually retired, I mean, I don't know if I've seen her in a movie since fucking Field of Dreams, to be honest with you. But that added to her, she's familiar, but that almost leans into the scariness of it. You know what I mean? She's great. Amazing. I hope she wins the fucking Oscar. She's up for a Golden Globe. There is some strong support for her, but that's a far off. That is a long shot, her winning. I think she deserves to win. She's damn sure my pick. And by the way, that's my front runner. I mean, not my front runner, my most nominated movie this year. I got 12 nominations for Weapons, so I'm going to be talking about it in literally every video I do over the next week. My honorable mentions, kind of in a bit of a random order. I really liked Lucy Liu's performance as a very dedicated, but at the same time, cruel mother and Presence, which was a surprisingly nice little horror movie anyway. Haley Steinfeld in Sinners, I didn't like Sinners, but Haley Steinfeld, I just love to see her. The fact that she got to be in something that got attention, a film that got some fucking attention for a change. Emma Stone in Eddington. Eddington is not a good movie by any means, but Emma's got just a few scenes in it, and she's really good in her few scenes, and at the moment, she's just about my favorite actress around. Mia Sara in The Life of Chuck, another actress I hadn't seen in so long. I think the last time I saw her when she was played Harley Quinn on the Birds of Prey show, and that only had like 7 fucking episodes. But she's really good in this, as Chuck's grandmother, who inspires him and teaches him to dance. Zoe Kravitz came this close to getting the nomination. She would have been like my sixth place as the bartender's girlfriend in Caught Stealing. She's just so cool, and she's so sexy, and she just was really enigmatic in it. Alicia Silverstone for her one fucking scene in Begonia. Begonia is just such a great movie. There's not a bad scene in that movie, which is the sign of a great movie. But yeah, she only has one scene. Ariana Grande in Wicked for Good. Yes, once again, is the best part about the movie and the reason to see it. And Mia Thruppleton as the nun daughter in The Phoenician Scheme is a very silly movie. I honestly, as much as I like Wes Anderson, as much as I did enjoy The French Dispatch in this film, I'm ready to see him do something else other than just continually trying to recapture the greatness that was the Grand Budapest Hotel. Anyhow, that's my video. It took me about 15 minutes. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, share, comment. What did you like? And keep an eye out for the others, because I'm gonna, I'm only going to do one of these a day because I don't want to burn myself out. I'm Jake Davis. I'll catch you on the fly.